Today's rant comes to us from The Hill, and they're showcasing exactly what Democrats think, and that is that the American people need information censored from us, and that our belief systems need given to us, freedom of speech needs taken away from us, and we need to be censored. So let's roll into it.
Democratic Representative Eric Swalwell weighed in on House Speaker Kevin McCarthy giving Fox News host Tucker Carlson unreleased January 6 footage. Let's hear what he had to say.
Well, we're seeing week by week that now Kevin McCarthy has to pay a new installment on that corrupt bargain, right? So last week, the installment was to give Tucker Carlson unfettered access to police footage, sensitive police footage of the Capitol on January 6th. You know, there's no good ending to that. It's either going to be used to distort what happened on January 6th by Tucker Carlson, or you just gave the proudest boy of all a blueprint for the Capitol that, you know, perhaps who knows where that will land, you know, for the next insurrection that could be planned.
I never can understand a politician in America that believes information needs to be censored from the American people. I just believe so strongly in freedom of speech and our right as Americans to know what our government is up to and know what games are being played.
Remember that the U.S. Constitution prohibits the government from restricting speech, even speech that is uncomfortable or provocative or wrong, except in a few very exceptional Supreme Court recognized circumstances.
January 6th was such a huge deal from what the media and the Democrat Party has told us, but yet there's information out there that now they don't want us to know about. Everywhere we look, we see this idea pushed by Democrats that we should be censored and that information should be censored from the American people.
A stupid person is someone who causes losses to other people while himself deriving no gain.
This is an unbelievable attack on our First Amendment rights by our politicians on the left, by our Democrat politicians.
Among bureaucrats, generals, and politicians, one has little difficulty in finding clear examples of basically stupid individuals whose damaging capacity was alarmingly enhanced by the position of power they occupied.
I'm not a supporter of the Republican Party, but I definitely am going to notice when somebody goes after my constitutional rights. There is clearly one party attacking our value system, thinking that information needs to be censored from you, the American people, about such a huge event like January 6th, that they had to put together a committee, put together multiple movies that the committee Hollywood produced. But now there's information we don't get to know.
And this is what journalist Dana Milbank had to say about the footage.
The truth is, this doesn't belong in the public domain for anybody.
What kind of reporter believes in censorship? I mean, the Watergate thing got blown up because two reporters reported some secret information that they found out. Are you an actual reporter, or are you planted to write stories on behalf of the party that you support? We have to be able to say and speak the truth, and people need to be able to hear it.
He is risking the security of himself and of his colleagues and of the Capitol itself.
Still leaning into this safety rationale for urging this footage to be censored or kept from the media. I think if they say Tucker Carlson should not be the only one with access to it, we other journalists, we should all be able to see. We don't want him selectively revealing it. I would say, fine, that makes sense to me, but that's not what they're saying.
No, what they're saying is all the information about January 6th has been put out there and everything's been showed to the American people, but we need to censor this information because it might show something that we didn't show to the American people and might change the opinion that we specifically planted in them of what we wanted them to think with our Hollywood-produced January 6th committee movies.
Swalwell referring to Tucker Carlson as the proudest boy of all. and implying that once Tucker Carlson has the blueprint to the Capitol, that he's going to have his own personal mini insurrection is kind of a bizarre framing choice.
No, what he's saying is that Tucker Carlson will give all the blueprints and all the information he could possibly find out from the secret tapes and the secret police files. He's going to give to the actual Proud Boys so that next time they insurrect the Capitol, they'll know how to do it better. He's actually making a very strong accusation that Tucker Carlson is a Proud Boy and is behind the scenes helping the Proud Boys with any information that he gets.
In a way, he's essentially accusing Tucker of being a Fed because the Proud Boy leadership are all secretly informants for national law enforcement, is what it turns out to be over and over again.
Yeah.
That final piece there was for anybody who chooses to look it up and see if that happens to be the case, because it would just add even more icing onto the cake of the unbelievably biased lies that we have been sold about January 6th by the Democrat Party. And now that information that could potentially show us something that they don't want us to see might come to light, they're jumping up and down that information needs to be censored. And that's just shady to me.
Non-stupid people always underestimate the damaging power of stupid people and keep forgetting that to deal with stupid people always turns out to be a costly mistake.
So, thanks for hitting that like and subscribe button. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to all my new subscribers. If you like this rant, check out one of these other 2 rants. Thanks for watching. Later.